Dr. Donna Dannenfelser. Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
Donna.
It's Dr. Donna D. Say that.
Dr. Donna D. That's easier. It's a lot easier. The show Necessary Roughness, which I like to watch on USA, is based on your life's work.
Yes, that's correct.
As a psychotherapist?
Yes, it's based on my work with the NFL during the 1990s as a psychotherapist.
With the Jets?
Yes.
That must be crazy in the 1990s.
Yes.
Wow. Oh my God. You know, I watched the show.
That ages me.
I watched the show, and there was an episode where a player actually came out.
As a gay player.
As a gay player, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think that like had any? Do you think Michael Sam? Do you think that influenced him at all? Maybe come on, man.
Actually, out of all the episodes that Necessary Roughness was able to launch, that was actually one of the episodes that I'm the most proud to be part of. Did it help Michael Sam come out? I don't really know, but if it helps anybody to think about coming out, whether they're an athlete or not, it's a great thing. It's a great thing. I mean, it's 2014. Men should be able to live their truth.
Yeah.
So and it always made me laugh that they would say there are no gays in the NFL, and then a retired player would come out and say that he was gay.
Yeah.
Well, that meant that he was gay when he was actively playing.
Yeah.
So it's time for this to be told. And Necessary Roughness was the first show that actually featured an episode with a gay football player coming out, and it's time.
Well, you used to work with the Jets. If a player on the Jets were to come out, would you do therapy for the whole team rather than just the player that came out, or would you help out? You know what I mean?
Well, you would do therapy with the player that came out only because you would want to give him the support. But then you could also talk to the whole team and talk to them about how they feel about it, how they're going to respond to the press. I mean, there's a lot of spin that needs to happen if that's going to happen in an organization.
Yeah. How much do these sports athletes and teams feel pressed by the press?
How much do they feel pressed?
By the press.
To do.
Like, does it really affect their whole game? Like.
Oh, absolutely. That's how you know when somebody's in the zone or not. Lots of times when a player is off, it could be because their problems are in the press and they're getting all kinds of letters and
like when Tiger Woods became the biggest loser.
So you do.
It affected his game, no question about it.
The biggest loser.
It affected his game. I mean, what is he thinking while he's on the golf course? He's thinking, what are you guys thinking of him?
Yeah.
And that interferes with the game.
Okay, so Dr. Donna D, you help out with their performance, pretty much. You're a performance therapist.
Yes.
Right. So I was just thinking right now, like, okay, do you recommend abstaining from sex before a big game to a player?
That is a really good question. Because there are some players who want to abstain, and there are some players who need the sex before the game so that they can relax. It really is up to the individual player. And
do they come up to you and ask you, hey doc, what should I do? I perform better when I perform better in the bedroom the night before.
Well, if you perform better by having a night of sex, then you should have a night of sex.
Okay, so it all depends on the performance on the field of play.
Yes, and for that individual.
Well, trainers in boxing and fighting, the trainers tell them, hey, you shouldn't have sex before a big fight.
Well, some trainers may say that, but it really is, they're doing a disservice to the athlete if they're telling the athlete what he should do. The athlete knows what he needs to do to be in the zone for the game, or for the match, or whatever he's doing.